revisit it, you can revisit our conversation. I think I listed in my bio. Okay.
Yes, yeah. I watched it before. You have a lot of video record with the other student.
Yeah, it just also for my practice. Sometimes I have to revisit my recording to actually see how I perform it. The issue with me is I listening to a lot of audiobook, but potentially I'm not really fluent in how to communicate my idea with other people. So I have to revisit and then spot out a lot of error in the first place. Still, I still have some issue, but that was the idea. Okay, so let me pull up my note again. So I should quickly check on your bio, but I rather wait for you to introduce a
Yeah,
bit about your background. I think that would be better.
yeah. Hi, teacher. My name is Ngọc Thanh. You can call me Tyler. I'm a junior at a University of Economics in Ho Chi Minh City. My hometown is Nguyen province, and I come to Ho Chi Minh City for study. And my major is business administration.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
that's
just
all.
no, I'm just note down. That's it. Just ignore me.
Yeah, it's quite normally.
So my question is, why Tyler? Why did you choose the name Tyler?
Yeah. So it's quite special for me because when I have a first lesson in English and I have a teacher, um, she she is a Vietnamese, but her husband is American, so he hard to speak my name, but and my teacher named it for me and um, I think Tyler relate first the first word of my name is Thanh, and so I think it is quite
Hmm.
meaningful for my life because it's come from the first English teacher,
Right.
and she taught me a lot. So
Hmm.
I think and not just a name, this is a memory of my life with my teacher.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm.
And so after that, so I searched my name in internet, and I realized some friend talk for me about my name on the internet. Tyler is um, a man who very creative, and he is a creator on
Right.
online. And I think some anyway, myself it have a same personality because I
Right.
quite rated.
By any chance, is that English teacher is still teaching it? Well, see, is he teaching at IBBN as well?
No, they
No.
just me for volunteer and from other organization.
Ah. Okay. So what organization is it?
So it I thought it over because it's not a organization. He is a friend of my grandpa.
Ah,
Yeah,
grandpa. Right.
yeah. She quite old and she want to teach student
Hmm.
some student from Vietnam. I volunteer, and so my grandpa, my grandmother, uh, asked me to asked me to join this class, and after that I have a chance to study with her.
Okay, so you mentioned that I'm not sure if he is or if he was volunteer English. teacher, but where is it teach? Where was the place?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that just
She teach
one
me
time
on
or
Zoom. Yeah, she teach me on Zoom and every
right?
Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday by online connecting platform.
Right. Okay. So you just know about her through your grandma, and then you just join every Monday and Thursday, was it?
Yes,
Okay. So I just have another question. So I'm always curious, what do you guys normally learning as in at a administration? So what do you actually learning? And I'm curious because I graduate from a really different background.
yeah. So with my major, I learned more about soft skill like leadership skill or problem solving, or how to do a project and manage it in on time. So it's some people said that my major quite general, and if I don't choose a specific or particular way or sector, I will lose my career.
Right.
But I think when I have a general view, I have more idea and I can choose anything I want.
Hmm.
Such as I prefer to choose in sales and marketing it, with my major.
Hmm. I'm
Yeah.
curious. So, in during your studying, do you have any subject that you can't, not say can't, but you want to talk about, but you couldn't find anyone to talk about it?
So um, some subject I think it special like design thinking or
Desire thinking.
yeah, design thinking. That means that is a design product that a human center use human center and support for the human life from the creative way.
Right.
So after that, I learned about principal accounting, some finance, and but it's quite general, and uh, I work more in leadership or uh, so like CSR, so social corporate
Hmm.
responsibility.
Right. Yeah, I'm just trying to find a common ground so we can have something in common to talk about. So I know a bit about in accounting and finance, but I'm not sure what they teaching in your university. So let's say they a case or something, or maybe an assignment that the university tasks you to do. We can talk about it if you want. Otherwise, I'll just keep you asking you questions so you can practice your English by just give me the answer. Um, I'm just thinking. What do you have any part-time job at the moment?
Yes, I have before. I worked for a sales assistant in a clothes store, and I work in a running department that sell a lot of equipment for runner. And when a customer come in our store, I introduce some item related running for them and support them to try it. After that, I learned a lot from this part-time job because In this environment, I have lots of chance to practice English speaking, and I have a chance to learn more about how to decorate and show a product. That's very important in sales sector because when you put in the shoes the or a shirt in a uh, special position, that's very important to attract attention of customer, and after that customer will buy it, and uh, I can increase the selling point of my team.
Right. So this is what I want to ask about. So you have some kind of a selling point. Is there some kind of a KPI at your store?
Yes, and so as I remember well, my team always have the first runner. Yeah, the first team have the the most the highest point of
Right.
selling, the highest KPI.
Right. So what do you get from that? And
Mm,
because you're saying that you bracket out the first runner, so do you have like, are there any different um what category that you have? So the first runner, second runner, third runner, is it? Is it how you categorize it?
uh, no, I talk wrong because yeah, I want to talk my team on way is the highest KPI
Right.
from this star. Yeah,
Right. So your team always have a higher sale number
yeah.
in the whole department. So what do you get from it? What do
So
you being rewarded for doing that?
yeah, I know. When I come in this star, I have I have a salary, but it's not joined with my selling number. Yeah, it's unjoined in the with the selling number because I work in there by contract,
Right.
not yeah, not a official staff.
Right. So are you trying to say that they pay you according to how well you sell their products? Or maybe plus the base salary plus the selling point? Is it?
So because I work in there by contract,
Hmm.
so I don't have any plus or extra reward for
Right.
higher selling point, higher selling number.
Right. So what is the point of tracking it anyway? So what is the point for you for you got to track it anyway?
Uh, so I heard the sale number from my leader team, and I don't know exactly uh, how much, but I just heard from my teammate, and so I don't have a chance uh, to know about more number of my team.
Mm.
So it is so I just joined in this shop and just for experience, and I worried about three 3 months
Hmm.
ago, and so the during about 2 months, yeah, the long of this internship program is 2 months, and it's quite short for me to learn about something, but I think I gain a lot of knowledge from this part-time job,
Hmm.
and it's quite special, and I think it unforgettable.
Right. So I have a lot of questions just because of that.
Yeah.
No, my first question, I'll just have to go one by one from top down. My question is, you learn how to decorate the stuff. From your point of view, would the light color affect the attitude of a customer toward an item?
Yes, I think it's very crucial,
Yep.
crucial sector. Yeah.
Right.
Mm, I learned about so in in a store have a lot of shell, and
Mm.
this is a middle shell. This is equal with the eye, with the eye line of human, and people can see it firstly, and this is you I often choose the com comfortable 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 color like baby blue baby blue or something comfortable, but um, some some of that not just color. um, I have to decorate with the price when we have a new product and just have a promotion that on selling, and you and um I have to show it first for a customer, and I bring a number bigger than other, and put it in front of the item.
Yeah, I think potentially you could misunderstood my question. My question is the light condition. So let's say at the moment I have a yellow light in front of me. Well, you can look at my face is more calmer, it's more natural, and then it kind of abstract a bit to you. If I change it directly to a white light, you see a different. You can see that my face look completely different. It was really cold and is not attractive at all. And because of the white light, I'm calling it a cold white light. Is do not hide my imperfect in my face. If I'm using the cold light like this, you can see a lot of like imperfect on my face. Not fun at all. So that's why I always have the warm light on. So if you go out, you pay attention. It's a lot of store plus fruit store, meat store. They always use warm light to make the meat look better. Sometimes I'm not sure if you're aware. Do you aware about this? I think you do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
uh,
that what I'm trying to talking about. That's what I'm trying to talking about. Not about the color of all the stuff, but the eyesight is a different thing, and plus the number as well.
yeah, better I think of my store I worked it before. It very light, but I don't know how they choose the white light. So, but I think it's some anyway. It come from the sport. Yeah, this is a equipment for sport, and
Hmm.
so it needs a active environment,
Yep, that could be it.
and it's very active. So need to um, with the white color to enhance the active from people.
Hmm. And what you say true though, you present a product at the eyesight of people is similar to when you go to the supermarket. The most expensive products always at your eyesight level. If you look up and down, this is where they put less expensive brand, or sometimes the same product is have a different label on it. Cheaper products at top and bottom. The most expensive one always at your eyesight level. And because I know all of it, and I train my eye to look at it. So a lot of time when I go to the store, I see sale, big sale, summer sale, whatever promotion, I'm just look at the price only. So yeah, if I think it's too expensive, I'm not gonna buy it. If I think it's cheap, I'll buy it. Based on the
Yeah,
price only. Plus, sometimes potentially depend on the design and the quality of product. Yeah. Okay. So the next question is: so you mentioned that you help selling in the running shoe. Do you know the difference between the shoe that you're selling?
so I I if I remember well, I can talk a little bit about that. In my team, sell gel shoes and walking shoe and running shoe. So it the a running shoe we have the we have the mod um, very light than other, and it quite light and short soft, and with trekking shoe or hiking shoe we have in the bottom of the shoe it have a lot of piece uh I so it quite like a thorny. It quite have a lot of it it not flat, and it quite have a lot of some small piece to have the gel curl to to go in the heel safety more safety. And with the walking shoe, I think this is very cheap because it, and bad it's not buy for sale uh for the worker, that sell for student, for older, for a lot of people. So I think walking shoes is the mo- the most selling number of my of the product of my team.
Hmm. What are your favorite?
Yeah, so my I think I like running shoe best because it's very light.
Hmm. Do you know about barefoot shoe?
Mm, yes, because in running shoe have a better quality than a walking shoe or a trekking shoe
No, no, no. My question is, do you know about barefoot shoe?
or barefoot.
Yep. It basically just a shoe that have a layer of like Kevlar to protect your feet from being damaged by other stuff. It have no cushion, just got nothing at all. It's just like you wear the shoe, but like you don't wear it. You can feel the terrain through the shoe, and then the feeling. So here the terrain. This is your feet. So just feel like you actually walk straight on the terrain. You have a lot of feedback from the terrain. It's sent back directly to your feet. So the barefoot shoe is actually it's just a layer of thick, not thick material. It's like quality material like Kevlar that it protect your shoe from being hurt by the terrain, like shafting that could potentially damage your shoe. It actually have no support, no cushion at all. Do you know
Yes,
about that kind of shoe?
yes, I know.
Right. So, in your opinion, which one do you think would work better? Or
So
or I think that's an unfair question too. What do you think about barefoot shoe? I think that should be a better question.
mm, so I so when I want when talk about barefoot. Yeah, it's quite it's it's a higher quality of shoes and supporting the user to run competition, and any runner competitor will choose and buy the shoes of my department, by my brand to support for their competition, and we often choose the highest class, highest class.
I think you didn't get my question. My question is, do you know about barefoot shoe? And then what is your opinion about the barefoot shoe? I don't believe barefoot shoe being used wisely in competition. In competition, they're still using shoes that specifically designed for running. Do
Mm,
you want me to type into the chat box or you want me to explain it to you in Vietnamese?
yeah.
Or you can search about it and then you can relay the information back to me.
So I researched about barefoot. I think it's very uh, amazing, and it's like when wear a parachute, it's the shape like a foot, a fit, like a human fit, and like don't wear any shoes. Eh,
Hmm.
So with the barefoot shoes, I think it come it is common for the mountain climber. I guess that.
No, I think if you use specifically for mountain climber, they use a specific shoe that it have a design like a hook and it have a layer of thick leather at the top, so that it kind of hook so they can hook up into um, the rock hole to climb up the mountain. So when you're talking about climbing, is a completely different shoe. What I'm talking about barefoot shoe, the reason why I mention it because by design, we as a human, we can improve our posture by work barefoot, but because for some reason and because of comfort, we design shoes that protect our feet from other environment. It feel like that we work like on a cloud. Our feet always working on a cloud, and because like that, it still have to have the contact with the surface. And when they do not have a contact with the surface, it not reflect back um, how heavy our body are, and your feet not gonna be um, developed in the correct way that could support your body. Does that make any sense? It's just like
Yeah.
you work out in your muscle. If you don't work out specific muscle, it will be removed completely from your body. So if you searching that, if you keep wearing shoes that have so you can say that support system, it kind of it kind of make your feet develop in a different way and in a weird way, and all like in over for a long period of time it could damage your feet. It could damage your feet and your posture, and you have a lot of problem with your feet. But when you switch back to work bare feet, your posture being re-correct in the correct way, and your feet being developed in the correct way, and you work like in a straight way, in a in more balance. I'm not sure whether it makes sense or not. Yeah, and I don't think it being promoted to um, to wisely use in competition, because in competition, especially for running shoe, is always being designed in a way that it lean you forward. It 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 make it easier for you to keep running forward. Yeah, so I think in competition they're still using shoe that's specifically designed for that. Just like I'm not sure whether you know about Michael Field. He is a swimmer, Michael Field.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Michael Field he actually saying that he's not going to use advanced technique because in the swimsuit that they're using and in the eyewear protection, they design in a way that it reduce the drag as much as possible from the water. It help the swimmer swim faster. And Michael feel he disagree with it, and he don't want to use those kind of product when he enter a competition. So he put himself in a less disadvantage, but he happy with it. So, but you have a trade-off. So that kind of shoe is good for you to use for competition, but for daily life, you should switch back to working on barefoot, like how you normally work like thousand of years ago. Yeah, so we should walk barefoot. You should nowadays we should have a lot of sandal running. So you should pay attention a lot of senior people that they complain about their back pain. So a lot of reason why they have back pain is just because of they're wearing shoes that not when they shouldn't wear it. So when you're at home, you should walk barefoot all the time. Don't have, you shouldn't have any shoe at all. Does that make sense?
I
I
think
think I just I just make an information dump on you, so it might be a bit hard for you to understand.
I will try talk about some something I get I got, and so I think
Hmm.
shoes support the life, not protection the fit, uh, our fit, and not a fashionable item for the life.
Hmm.
When you go to work or go to school and you wear um shoes, a shoes that pretty and that enhance the self confidence
Hmm.
and have um, have a attractive appearance like that.
Okay. Um. So I have a different question. Let me see. You mentioned that you have a change of practice English at your workplace. So I'm assuming you encounter a lot of foreign people over there, is it? Isn't it?
Yes, that's it.
That is not a good question for you to answer at all. You mentioned that you have a lot of unforgettable memory. Which one was the one that make you remember the most?
Yes. So when I yeah, it's quite special for my life because this is I have a lot of problem when I join in this team.
Right.
First, first from my team leader. So in a star um, have a leader, a manager of the star. It is it is the highest position in this star, and team leader just is a leader of a team. And in this star have running team and water team and fitness team and mountain team, have a lot of team, but the manager is the highest position. When I join in, the team leader introduced me with other staff and leader from other team, but um, the manager absent of this day, and uh, with the following day, I met her, he the manager, and I say hi with her, but she don't have any action again with me. So uh, so after that, my leader um, asked me uh, to set why I didn't uh, set high set a rating with the manager. And so I at that time I just keep silent, and I I try to stay calm, but the the not be- belong to myself, that belong from him, and he he put it for me. And so another problem that is the staff will have to enter to the room. This is the restroom, and have a chair and have a laundry desk. Oh no, have a lunch desk, and you can eat something and take a nap or rest in this room. But I I am not able to join in this room. I'm not able to go to this room, and I have to I have to eat my lunch in the store in the Stockholm uh,
Right. Storeroom.
so the warehouse. I have to eat my lunch in the warehouse. So I feel very tired, and I want to run immediately, because when words are eating, a lot of people move in and move out, and everyone uh see me with the Gen A line, and I feel, oh my goodness, I don't want to do it, but I am not able to join in the restroom. And if I want to join in this restroom, I have to ask the manager, and I or ask um, my team leader. But she and he um, not attend in on my time my during the time I work.
Right.
Yeah, and it is unforgettable experience for my part-time job.
Is it a good way or a bad way? Is it, well, it unforgettable, but is it in a good way or in a bad way? I'm kind of guessing, but I want to hear from you.
Yeah, but unforgettable on the bad way, um, because this is a bad experience. Mm, but
Mm.
sometimes I think this is the first lesson for me to to deal with the future career.
So, what did you
Yeah,
learn from
and
it?
yeah, yeah. I learned from it very so much, because um, in the future when I have the interview, I will ask the leader about my benefit, about my equipment to work in this
Right.
job. Like I have chance to take a nap, or have uh, have have a I am able to have a nap or join in the room that's for staff like uh, the the eating room or the lunch room,
Hmm.
and some benefit belong to the staff official to have like the parking cost. Mm, that that is very crucial for staff with the long term journey of the internship.
Hmm. Okay. Yes. It sounds really unforgettable. Apart from that, do you have any experience that you want to share with me? It sounds fun though, to be honest. I like listening to your story.
So uh, some so um, I think in this situation, I not learn not just about the work, I learn about how to balance the work and my study, because this is the time I in this in this internship program, I have to do final exam test from my school, and I have to prepare it carefully. But I spend a lot of time with my part-time job, and I lose my GPA, and I think it's very bad for a student because I'm not balanced from work and study. And after that, I I, I learned to manage the time, manage the schedule, deal with the busy schedule, and to work a lot of tasks in a day.
Hmm. Yeah, sounds fun. I was there, so I kind of related. Um, so
Yeah,
what do you want to do in the future?
yeah. So in the future, I I want to I want to work for a international company uh, for sales or marketing department, and I work to gain knowledge and learn some experience. After that, I want to study abroad and have a master degree. And after I had a master degree, I will return to Vietnam and become a lecturer for a university.
Damn, that's a really detailed plan that you have there. Why do, why do you want to study abroad?
So, so this is first for me is experience. I want to try how to sell. I have sell to sell work and have a line um, a line with myself, just with myself, and I want to more independent independent on my life. And
Hmm.
so I think it's quite easy for me because when I was a high school, I have an independent life. So my hometown from a rural area, and I moved in the school for the gifted in city to study high school, and I try to become a independent person at that time. So
Hmm.
in the future, study abroad can help me more independent, and it's quite hard when I work in the international environment from
Hmm.
the other nation. Mm, and I have experience. I have a lot of new friends. After that, I will return my country to contribute something for my country.
Yeah. You know what? Your tone and sound, you remind me one of my frequent student. His name is Tam. He just sound like you. Sound good. Um, just mentioned that you studying as high school for the gifted. Was it Lê Hồng Phong?
No,
Oh,
in
Indian
Kiên
guy.
province.
Ah, yes. Yeah. I just
No,
thought that
it's
you.
not in Ho Chi Minh City, in Kiên province.
What school was that?
Yeah, Huỳnh Mẫn Đạt High School, Huỳnh Mẫn Đạt
Mm.
School for the Gifted. Huỳnh Mẫn Đạt is
Yeah, I'll have a
yeah,
look about it later.
pottery, yeah, pottery maker. He a favorite. He a well-known poet.
Right. I didn't know him. Sorry, I didn't know him.
Yeah, because he played from in the past.
Yeah, well, when I was in high school, I did not pay attention much in study, to be honest, especially in literature. I only no, even now, I don't think I pay attention much about um, poem. I don't really have a good experience with poem. I'm more favorites in history, math, economy, accounting, and a bit of a science. Poem was not in my list for some reason. I'm a really dry person. Yeah, I think I'm more related to engineering. It's like problem solving person. It's like if this happened and we're doing this to solve the equation. I'm the other brain that focus on artistic. It's not fully. It's not. I don't think it fully developed with me. So. Hmm. Okay, get back to our conversation. Study abroad. So, how do you plan on your tuition fee when you're studying abroad? What are your plan to tackle that? Because you mentioned you want to be independent.
Yeah. So mm, this is the hard question because study abroad very require finance condition is very good. But first, I think I will apply scholarship,
Hmm.
and that's but when I sure I not just about tuition for study for school that about living cost and it's very high and right now I start to save money and I buy gold I bought gold
Right, you
uh,
buying gold. You
yeah
buying gold to protect your money from inflation.
yes um I buy gold for to protect money for inflation and it's help me to save money and when I have to when I move in the other nation I will train to train the money and I think if I didn't have enough financial condition I will lend I will lend from the bank of
Borrowing.
my yeah I borrowing the bank.
Hmm. It's weird. You're asking your parents to borrow for you because you have no asset. Well, potentially you have some gold, but you're gonna use it anyway. So my question is, what kind of asset you're gonna put down at the deposit for you to withdraw money out from the bank?
So it I when I realized that I remembered I have no asset to to put a deposit. Mm, but maybe I will borrow the house of my mother to be a deposit for the bank, and I will borrow money from them.
Right. Okay. So yeah, really interesting if you think of it that way. But I'm not gonna. I think I'll rather listen to you about this stuff. Um, so you mentioned about gold. Why? I talked to a few students, and none of them actually mentioned they're gonna buy gold to protect the money. How? Where is this idea coming from?
Yeah, this coming from because this come from um the culture of my family.
Right.
Uh, yeah, the south the southeastern of Vietnam, a lot of people will choose buy gold in any way. Is the first way, the best way to save money. And uh,
Mm,
like that, my mother, when I was a kid, my mother taught taught me how to protect the money from inflation, and that is by gold.
mm.
So when the third holiday, I had lucky money, and after that, my mother will bought gold for me, and I save it for many years and many years and many years.
You are so lucky. Your mom buying gold using your lucky money for you. My lucky money just gone. I gave it to my mom and it's
Oh,
just gone. It's gone. After that, whenever I request money back from my mom, I say, it's go to your food, honey. You go to your food, clothes, etc., etc. It's basically gone.
yeah.
Uh, yep. So I really thought that they teach about that at school. Buying gold as a way to protect your money from inflation. Yeah. I thought you just come out that, and my next question was about okay, what kind of gold are you buying? Are you buying physical or um, non-physical gold? But well, by the sound of it, you buy physical gold. How do you store it? How do you? I'm not going to ask where do you keep it. So how do you plan to protect it?
So, I start it from the closest of my mother.
Right.
Yeah, my mother will support me to start, and
Mm.
I bought the gold like a ring, and I will um, collect it, and will I have to have the same way of ring. I will to with the star to bigger to have a one bigger, and this is double the weight of gold. So I will and my mother will support me to buy it and start it. I just to uh, send money by banking online for my mother, and my mother will support me for all.
Mm. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether I still get it correct because I live in Australia, so the way that I'm protecting my money is different from how you guys normally protect your money. I've heard that they kind of have normal gold. You buy by chỉ, mua theo chỉ, or you buy như like SGC dạng SGC.
Yeah,
á. So I don't know what is
like a
the
card thẻ.
yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of cards, but I'm not sure which is the common way you guys normally doing it. I think the older generation or yeah, the previous generation they write it by chỉ, then more
yeah,
dàn miếng. Dàn miếng
yeah.
with them is not
So
that yeah, it's not that good.
my mother refer by 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 chỉ because um the cost gap when the cost to sell the cost of the purchase gap is very high in buy you buy gold card is
Hmm.
higher than you buy chỉ.
Yeah, so if that's the case, I'm not sure why they published the dàn miếng anyway. By saying that, it's just like it's meaningless. So I'm just curious. I don't know about it, so that's why I'm asked this question to you. And I've heard recently they published some kind of a regulation that you can't buy gold through normal vendor. So you have to go into registered vendor to buy gold. Is that correct?
Yes.
So how is that policy affect you?
So it yeah, policy impact very. I think it impacts so much because when when have a policy um check and to control the prices of gold from a private sale vendor for gold is a lot of customer will sell their gold and with lead to um re reduce the price of gold. But the new policy will um, maybe can bring to rise the cost, the prices of gold.
No, I'm not trying to ask about a situation for macroeconomic. I'm asking for you specifically. How is the policy affect you?
So can you talk about more uh, what you want to know, like the sector when the situation I buy one or in my life or in my school?
Hang on, let me just quickly Google this just to guess the correct information in case I didn't get the incorrect information. Excuse me. So they mentioned in here the new policy right now. If you want to buy gold or have a transaction with gold with the value that above 20 million Vietnam dong, you have to do it via bank transfer and not via cash anymore. So how does that affect you? So when you're buying gold, so what kind of payment method that you normally use?
So uh, uh yeah. In my hometown in a rural area and in that police is poor control in the vendor. So I I don't have a lot of experience when to buy by cash or by banking transfer online because my mother will buy and I don't heard about the problem from my mother and I think and as I remember well my mother often buy by cash.
Hmm. Okay, I rather I think I better move out from this conversation. Um,
Yes.
uh, so now you mentioned that you work in Ho Chi Minh City. Do you think that you can, with the part-time job in your university life right now, plus renting and your living costs, do you think your part-time job could cover your expenses?
Uh, yeah, I think so. Part-time job is will support a part and a part from them. The other part come from uh, my mother, and part-time job just a part of them.
Right.
So maybe my friend have a better salary and they can uh, they can use the part-time job and not just support their life that they can send it back to their parent.
Hmm.
That's very cool.
Yeah, that's very good. Um, I have another question, or maybe a question before we end our session today. A lot of students when I talk to, I mentioned that, or maybe some of them mentioned that they don't want to have a part-time job while they at the university. They rather focus on studying and then find a job later after they graduate. So why do you work right now and not focus your studying? And because you mentioned before you not balance your schedule and it affect your GPA. So
Yeah,
what do you think? Do you
yeah. I
think
think I think it depend the purpose of the student.
mm,
With the student have a good condition, financial background from their family, and then they can I can just on only on study and have
mm,
a good achievement, a good GPA. But so some poor student have to have part-time job for uh,
mm,
for living cost, for support their parents, and it personally I have a part-time job because I want to have experience. I want to have experience in some sector, and I want to try it to realize something, to learn some new knowledge. And when I have a part-time job like um, event organizer, I will learn some skill from that, and I will expand my connection,
mm,
wide cycle of connection in that sector, and that's very nice and very fun for me because I just think part-time job at that time is just an experience for me, not where
mm,
not a mandatory thing I have to do. That's just a fun experience.
mm. Is there any connection that you like the most during the experience?
Yeah,
Or
the most experience.
well,
Um,
the most memorable connection, or maybe have you find any best friend or maybe a good friend during this period?
yes, yes. Um, so when I have a part-time job, uh, when I with the lower salary than market. But after that, I have a connect with a friend, and a friend died, and he helped me to gain a scholarship, and that's
Oh, okay, that
very
sounds
nice.
nice. Yeah, it sounds nice. What I'm about to say, it sounds nice.
Yeah, because that's a good deal for me. When I have a lower salary, and after that I have a scholarship. That's a very
So how has that happened? So you mentioned that you have a low salary and you have a scholarship through that friend. I'm not sure what the connection here. So you potentially you work for that job, they have really low pay rate, but you meet this guy, and through this guy you have a scholarship. How the heck
yes.
does that happen? How does that happen?
Um, because he is a supporter for a non-profit organization,
Right.
and yeah, I and he work in the same department in a part-time job, and he heard about my story, he heard about my motivation, and mm, he invited me to apply a scholarship, and I applied the scholarship with his guidance, with his with his support. And after that, I passed the interview and I gained a scholarship, and that's very nice. And I have a best friend. I have a new best friend, a new mentor. Yeah.
What is that scholarship about?
So the scholarship is SCG Sharing the Dream. That a scholarship from the mm, the corporation of a Thailand company. Yeah, which is
Selling the dream.
so. And when I
Sharing the dream. I heard
yeah,
selling the dream. GC. Right. Okay. Hmm.
in this scholarship not just about support I think it's over the finance support because in this will give me a lot of experience like learn about more the environmental activity to protect the environment like S, SDG learn about sustainable development and that's very crucial for the modern life.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think that I have enough question for you today. Maybe I'll save some more question for next time because if I ask them now, it could lead to another maybe 1 or 2 hour non-stop.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank for you today. Thank for you for sharing your story with me. Yeah, I enjoy your
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah. And I want to appreciate your guidance and I want to say so much and have a nice day, have a nice journey, and you have a nice teacher of APVN.
Okay. Thank you. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You have a good night as well. See ya.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye, teacher.
See ya.